Yo, what's up guys, Ivy here, and today I have a brand new video for you guys. Now, if you don't remember, a while back I made a video called How to Kill Faster for PUBG Mobile. That video received around 1 million views or so, and it got in that attention because I not only revealed my controls, but genuinely taught the audience how to kill faster in the game. Now, I'm going to be doing the same video for Call of Duty Mobile because there's actually a huge difficulty as to how to kill faster. Now, for starters, I'm going to be revealing all my controls that are most important, and as I go, I'm going to be explaining a lot and also showing gameplay of me using these controls at my maximum speed, if you would like to call it that. I will be using the MSMC. This first part with the multiplayer and BR modes, the settings that you have set here do not matter only if you're making the decision to play with release option or scope and shoot button. Now this is my HUD right here, and you're going to notice at the very beginning and right now I'm actually hiding my release fire button for the factor that I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to be using the tap fire button. Now the reason I made this decision is because just like PUBG Mobile, you had the decision between tap and release fire buttons. I made the decision to do tap because I want to stay genuine with my sniping. I've done it in Critical Ops, I've done it in PUBG Mobile. Everyone knows that, release sniping is very, very simplistic, and it's actually in this game much faster than doing tap sniping. As an example shown here, I have two fire buttons. The release fire button or scope and shoot overlaps the tap fire button, which allows me to scope in, move, and shoot at my maximum speed possible. And with the movement, it's when I am scoped in because, again, it's a release fire button. And a lot of people actually do use this for sniping. If I hide that button, I only have my tap fire button. That only allows me to move, while being in the hip mode, if you would like to call it that. And it only allows me to shoot. That is how you rearrange your fire buttons from tap to release or release to tap. I will show in just a moment how to unlock the fire button or the tap fire button under the basic settings. Going forward, this is pretty much the rest of my HUD. I do not use the knife button for reasons that you can actually use the knife as a weapon, which allows you to use the knife under the normal tap fire button or the release fire button. Besides that, I just really put it in the top left corner right next to my scope and my crouch/prone button, and that's pretty much it. And by the way, my joystick is super small for the reason that I always want maximum sprinting speed. Now, under my basic settings, I have aim assist off for the reason that I just think that I'm cheating when I do have it on. For everything else, I do have it on, and I have a fixed right fire button. I have my left fire button on, which that is the tap fire button. I do tap for crouch while sprinting. Always sprint is always on, of course, at 100, and I do not gyroscope. I'm sorry for that. That is just not what I do. My FOV is at 75. If you're curious what 75 is in this game, it's the furthest away or the maximum viewage of your weapon. I don't know how to explain it. It's like 108 in PUBG Mobile, and then the lowest that you can have in this game is like 50. As for my graphics, it doesn't really matter. It's high dynamic or high realistic. Regardless, both look similar to me. And then for my volume, I just have the music off because I don't so much favor it. This is my sensitivity. My sensitivity is pretty much just the high sensitivity, just like PUBG Mobile. I haven't really changed it much. For my accelerating value, I have it at 100, and that's pretty much it. It's the very same thing with BR mode. As you can see, I set it to high sensitivity, and as for the rest of the settings, it doesn't really matter too much because I don't expect many of you to play the BR mode. All right, that was a lot to say. I'm just going to slowly go through just a couple things yet again for you guys to understand. And for starters, the gameplay that you're actually seeing here is me playing with you guys. I made a couple posts on my secondary channel and also on my Instagram for people to, send a friend request to my IGN if they would like to, which is IBS, a capital I and a capital S. And I've received over like 400, 500 requests in just like 10 hours after the post being released. The maximum friends that you can have in the game is 100. And the system that I'm going to be working with is thus. For if you are leveling up in the game, for if you're being active, I will be keeping you as a friend, or better yet, just adding you as a friend in game. For if you're being inactive in the game, or you're just not leveling up, or you just want me to be in your friends list because I'm a YouTuber and use me for clout, people have done that to me in PUBG Mobile, I'm definitely going out and friend you, and it does not matter. And also, I'm going to be friending people based upon region, because lag is a huge problem in this game. Just going to say that right now, if you're going to be having 100 ping matches in Call of Duty Mobile, it's a really big problem and will lead to teleporting, desync, and you're firing desync with the character's movement. It's going to be a huge problem. With full honesty, pretty much, majority of all the gameplay that you'll be seeing on this channel is me playing with you guys. I will most likely upload other types of gameplay like nukes and whatnot on my secondary channel, which I'm working on right now. Besides that factor, thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for everything. And actually, before I go, I have one more thing to say. Please take this into consideration. I'm not going to be grinding this game. I'm still in college, and I'm still dedicating a lot of my time into college. Obviously, I want to become a 4.0 student, which I am already, but I want to keep that going. And with that, I'm not going to be, putting 10, 12 hours into gaming, 10, 12 hours into YouTube. No, I have a life, guys, and I have to stick with that life as much as I can. Obviously, yes, I have YouTube for the side as a hobby, and gaming at the side as a hobby, but I'm not going to be putting, again, 10, 12 hours of gameplay every single day trying to grind this game to become one of the best. So, yet again, please take this into consideration. Don't start comparing me to other players who've put hours and hours into this game while I'm only putting 10 minutes a day. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for watching. If you did like the HUD, if you do like the controls and the gameplay and whatnot, everything and so forth, if there's anything else that you guys would like me to upload, tell me in the comment section. I will be reading, I will be replying. But besides that factor, again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for everything. I absolutely love you guys, and peace.